Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Wellnessa Oracle Guidance. So this is going to be a general love reading for Gemini. So it could be you who has Gemini in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus, or you could be a cross-watcher, Keep in mind energies I'm picking up predominantly, they can be yours or they can be the other person, okay? So I'm doing a 9-card spread for past, present and future, and some oracle cards on the side for additional guidance. And you'll get a pick a card at the end of the reading, so to know more about what's going on in the heart chakra. And also it will give you a time frame for what's gonna happen next. Okay, so let's start. I'm gonna start talking about those who are single. So in the past, I do see that someone was kind of, how to say, trying to get things their way and not taking into account the other person, even though there was an offer here that was, there was an offer given, and there was a promise of growth, and it seemed to be like really positive, the situation here. But someone was trying to get things their way and not taking into account the other person. So I do feel it's you, as most of the time I do feel like the first card is talking about you, but it could be the other person, you see, how it resonates with you. And this caused some kind of problem because I do feel things went down after that. Either you separated or you're not in good terms. Because I do see that you're trying to get out of overthinking here, and it's kind of difficult with the 9 of Swords here in reverse. I do see you're trying to get out of this. You're trying to find ways to calm your mind down and think clearly, but I do have a sense of like it being difficult. The main card for your reading is the 7 of Swords in reverse here. So this is upright. It's a card of lying, cheating, stealing, all that, kind of what we could say a dodgy behavior towards the other person, doing something behind the other person's back. So here I do see that it would be your energy, but if you've done something wrong with your person, it's talking about you, or else it's the other person. But I do see that whoever did this did something wrong within the relationship. They are really trying hard to get out of that energy and trying to get things right now, and that's the main focus here in this reading. And whoever is doing that, they're trying to keep strong and hold on to what they believe, and getting their inner strength to go through this difficult period. So that's what's going on now. So it's not an easy place to be right now, but it will bring you a lot of insight, and you will learn from this experience, whatever happens next. So in the future, I do see with the Queen of Wands, someone here is feeling like they know their worth, they know they can manifest great things, and they know what they want, and they would go for it, whatever they set their mind onto. They are pretty confident about it. So that's a good thing to to have, you know. It's a good way to be. If it's you, you know, and you've done something wrong in the past, it will really help you. As long as you take into account that in the past, you know, you shouldn't repeat what you've done in the past. If it's you, that you should really take into account the other person's feelings, and you know, have them to decide with you. You know, you shouldn't be the only one to decide about things in a relationship, but take them into account. And you know, you should co-create and not lead. You know, a relationship is not about leading, it's about co-creating, it's about sharing. So think about that, you know. It's really good that you feel confident if it's you again, you know, but take into account why things happened this way, you know. So you're in a rough patch right now. So that's really good for the future. But it seems that some faith has worn out about the situation. Someone's not feeling like things can improve. You know, it's a card of withdrawal as well between two people. If you know, because of what happened, the Hierophant in the upward position, it's about feeling connected and really you know, having things in order around you. You know, it's about you know, being in phase with your way of life, with the society, or with your spiritual beliefs, or your, you know, the way things you learn and everything. But you know, in the reverse, it's like if it's about you know, it says that you really should learn from what happened and keep that in mind for the future, so you can change things. Because if you don't, you know, if you repeat things, it will not go in your favor. So you know, could be you again, or it could be the other person. So whoever did something wrong here within the relationship should really learn from this now, because otherwise it's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be even more difficult. And someone feels like they're not deserving of the other person, with the Three of Cups in reverse, you know, upwards. It's like a card of reunion and celebration. It's you know, but here it's like not feeling that they should be with the other person, because they're not feeling deserving. Okay, so if it's you again, you really have to change your mind frame here about things, so things could improve. Because about yourself on your own, you know what you can do, you know what who you are and what you can create. But that's talking about you on your own. So with the other person, you know, it feels like it's not going this way. So you really need to use your inner strength and you know, get that change within you to create something better, so these cards can be upright for the future. So that's what I'm getting. So that's if you're single and that you're separated. If you're within a relationship, sorry, my throat. If you're within a relationship, you know, things are not appearing great right now, but whatever, it doesn't mean that things can't improve here, but it's really taken a toll on your person. If again it's you, if the energies are reversed, you know that it's difficult for you to maybe trust your person, or you know, trust that things won't repeat in the future. So you know it, but what it is saying, you know, the Hierophant, it's talking about traditions, Traditions develop slow, or it's over time, it's over generations. So it means as well that it's gonna take some time, you know, to get back in the right place here with your person. But you know, it's a slow process. So you know, either you have to keep in mind that the process is gonna be slow, and you will need your inner strength here. You will need to be perseverant about the situation, and keep you in high regard, and you know how to manifest, but do it right with the lessons from the past. So here so either things could improve slowly with your person with whom it have happened, or you learn from this and move on to a new relationship. I don't have like the farther future here with these cards, but that's what these cards are indicating for the near future. So you know deep down what you want to do. Either you're gonna have to take it slow with this person, or you have to change relationship, you know, go to a next relationship, but learn from this, because it is a very valuable lesson. Even though it is painful, it is very difficult for both of you. You know, it's something, you know, because you have everything you need within you to create a great relationship. It was really promising in the past, but someone kind of screwed up here. That's really what I'm feeling with this Two of Wands in reverse, like things didn't go further because of a disruption, you know. So here it could talk about, if you want me to say the signs, it could talk about Pisces, Taurus, Libra, and Leo, and here Taurus again. So that's what I'm getting mainly. So yeah, so that's the main story. So we'll move on to the guidance cards. We'll start with the healing oracle cards from Karine Malenfant. They are in French, so I'm gonna read the message for you in English. It's talking about hurt from the past. So it says, just the title is really fitting in this story. It says, you need to immediately stop playing the victim here. Don't drown in your own tears. Act as a divine being and move forward. Leave the past behind you. Heal your wounds, choosing to pursue into the path of love and faith. This card indicates that you should let go of the past and concentrate on the present moment. You are probably experiencing anxiety or refusing to close a chapter of your life. Know that these wounds need to be healed for good. If you want to improve all aspects of your life, you need to let go of your past right now, as well as past hurts you keep holding on to. To reach your dreams, understand how important it is to concentrate on the present moment, on letting go, on compassion, and on love. This is how you will be able to see new opportunities coming towards you. The other meanings of this card: a person from your past comes back into your life. Forgive the person that has hurt you. Free yourself from anger, jealousy, and negative thoughts. Face your fears and let go of old habits that hinder your highest interest and your physical, emotional, and spiritual health. So this card is asking you to let go of the hurt you feel inside. Either you created it, or they created it. Let go of it. Just keep the lessons inside of you, you know, to make sure it doesn't happen again. And you know, you need to grow from that. You not hold on to it as if you were a victim, because we're never a victim. We're always creating. We're creating good or we're creating bad. But we learn from everything that happens, either good or bad, we learn. So yeah, so it's talking about the anxiety. It's represented by this card here, the Nine of Swords. So yeah, you should really let go from this hurt so you can concentrate your energies on good things. But good things, your energy, if it's directed onto good things with the learning from the past, it will be really, really powerful. If you hold on to what is hurting or what has happened, it's gonna be really, really, difficult for you to create something good for yourself, either with that person or a new one. This card is not talking about letting go of that person necessarily. It's talking about letting go of the hurt of what happened. It's really talking about, that, not letting go of what doesn't serve you here. So move on to the next card. It's the animal totem card. It's the honeybee. So here it says, let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority in this situation. To reap all of the sweet things life has to offer you, focus on compassion and forgiveness. Compassion is empathizing from the bottom of your heart to the suffering and misfortune of another, while still taking a step back to avoid feeling overwhelmed by hurt and distress. As for forgiveness, it demands that you start by recognizing and accepting your responsibility on your judgments instead of pretending that they don't exist, or to affirm that you know how to keep an impartial attitude in any circumstances. The next step consists in liberating yourself from these judgments. To do so, think of someone you have judged or criticized recently or in the past. Be sure that the first person that comes to your mind is the most appropriate to start with. Consider two or three critics you have made about them and summarize them in a single word, if possible, like egoistic or cold. Find a quiet place, go within, and look for this part of you that is the mirror of the one you have judged in the other person. It can be an obvious characteristic or not so strong aspect. You could identify it by recalling moments in which you have had behaviors close to those that you have criticized. When you have discovered this part of yourself, simply tell it, I love you and I forgive you. Repeat this sentence 2 or 3 times if necessary and acknowledge the emotions that arise. In the following days, consider all of the sensations that arise and that can be linked with this experience. Practice this at least once a day for several days and observe what happens. Okay, so here it's really, this card is also talking about compassion and forgiveness, and not holding on to this hurt again. Either you are the one who did this or you are the one it has been done to. It's really, you either way you need to feel compassion for the other person and forgive them, not for their benefit but for your own, because when you forgive you let go, and compassion helps you to understand where they come from. Everyone makes mistakes, no matter how spiritual they can be, or how experienced they can be. No one is never making any mistakes, that's for sure. So we need to be compassionate about that, so you can understand where they come from. And when we do something wrong, we are the first person to be hurt in the end, because when we do something wrong, if it's intentional, it is because we are hurt inside. And if it's unintentionally, it hurts us afterwards, most of the time. So unless you are narcissistic, narcissist, I would say, um, unless that, any person would be hurt, either because they come from a place of hurt, so they behave badly, or they are hurt because they realize they have made a mistake unintentionally. So you really have to keep that in mind and not judge anybody, either, and starting with yourself. If you've done that and you're beating yourself up, don't do that. It's not helping you. It's only pushing you down. This is an opportunity to learn for you and to grow and to be a better person tomorrow. Okay. And it's only, everything you do now for yourself will help you for tomorrow, every time. It doesn't fail. So next card, it's from the butterfly deck from Doreen Virtue. So it says, you are stronger than you know. Okay. So it says, challenging situations show you your inner strength, especially when you seem to have no choice but to handle the matter directly. This card is encouraging you to keep going and to call upon the deep well of strength that God has given you. It is within you now, and you can draw it upwards to serve you like a tree drinking water through its roots. While you may feel like giving up, this is a time to persevere. It's a self-test, so that you can gauge how much strength you truly have. After the situation is resolved, you'll feel safer and more confident because you'll know that you can rely upon yourself. Additional meanings: strength training at the gym, asserting yourself, not backing down, fighting peacefully for your health and wellness, and championing a cause. Okay? So, whatever you need strength for now, which is represented by this card, by the way, the strength, use it wisely. Use it to help yourself here, because it is an asset that you have, and it will really show you in the future how much it has served you. But from the two previous cards here, it's asking you to use forgiveness and compassion as well as strength, and it will it could really transform you into a better person, whoever you are in the story. It will really make you stronger, and you will feel much better about yourself. You will never ever feel like a victim again if it happened. So yeah, or it would never make you feel like a bad person if you are feeling that now, if you've done something wrong. So it is a challenge, but it is a great opportunity for you to learn, whoever you are in the story. So yeah, it takes a lot of strength to forgive someone as well, to to forgive someone who has hurt you. It takes a lot of strength, because we need to get our ego out of our way, and that's not an easy thing to do. And yeah, so we become a better person when we do that, when we can go beyond the ego and forgive, be compassionate, and be strong about it, and know our worth. So in any case, those assets are really great for growing with somebody and by yourselves as well. So here is the time for the pick a card. So you can pause the video to choose your card, And I will start to read the messages. So there are 2 messages per card, one main message and then a second message for the time frame. So they could both talk about the same thing. You know, it could both talk to you. They could be both relevant to you. I mean, and or only one may be relevant to you. It depends on your situation. As you know, it is a general reading. But this will give you more information as you choose your card. Okay, so here, let's start. Number 1. So it is dark-haired man or woman, and the time frame is 3 weeks. Okay. So the message here is: a dark-haired man or woman plays or will play a very important part in your romantic life. Your guides are telling you that things linked to a dark-haired person will be put into place. Either you will meet a dark-haired person, either a dark-haired person will help you realize a forward movement in your love life. There are someone who will find to be totally trustworthy and who will open a new door to your heart chakra. There can also be someone who will open your heart, or someone who will help you open it up or resolve conflicts you may have in your romantic life. New interactions are coming into your romantic life, and a lot of happiness is within reach. Okay, so either someone will help you resolve the conflict in your life, or you will find someone that is trustworthy if you've been cheated, for example, or something like that. So that's a really good card to have. It is very positive for this situation, especially that I do sense that it's really the situation has been really hurtful. So, and for the time frames, talking about 3 weeks, it says, your guides are telling you that the things you are waiting for in your love life are coming in 3 weeks, in 3 weeks' time. Meanwhile, everything you are waiting for is coming through signs or concrete acts. But the achievement of your hopes will happen in your life within 3 weeks. Within a month, you will either get great news or opportunities. So take this time to protect yourself, be in the know, and let go. Within 3 weeks, some very beautiful surprises will come towards you in regards to your love life. So three weeks is not a long time. It is really, really positive. For whoever picked that card, you know, things will improve, and you will be able to trust someone again if you lost that, or you will be able to trust your person again, and things will improve from then on. So great message. Second card. Awakening of your soulmate, and it's talking about winter. So it says, your guides are telling you that your soulmate is going through an awakening at this time. They need some time on their own. Because of this, they may be rejecting everything and everyone. It doesn't mean they don't have feelings for you if they are already in your life. But for now, they are not ready to create something new. So you need to be patient, because your soulmate needs to understand some things, and most of all, they are in an energy where they want to experience different things, which will happen with you, but not right now. If you are waiting for an encounter, your guides are asking you to be a little more patient, because your soulmate is assessing their life and is realizing they have made mistakes in the past. Don't try to save them if you are in contact with them, because this would create blockages and delays within your connection. Take this time for yourself, to look after yourself. Your soulmate is about is about to start with a clean slate from the past. in order to build something better and more fair. At this time, they are in search of their own balance to be able to share it with you. Okay, so either it's the person who hurt the other person or the person who has been hurt. You know, this person is assessing their life and, you know, reaching deep within to understand what happened and why it happened and what it means to them. So they are awakening to that and understanding that you are their soulmate, okay, whoever you are in the story. So it is very positive if you really want to pursue this with your person. If you don't have anyone at this time, that will be what is happening with your soulmate, either you know them or not, okay? That's what they're going through at this time. So for the time frame, it's talking about winter. It says, your guides are telling you that what you are waiting for will enter your love life this winter. It's at this time that things will really be put into place for you. You should not push things forward before that season. If you are waiting for an encounter, it will happen at winter time. If you are waiting for news or a realization of your project, it is really at that time that everything will fall into place and will happen for you. If this time is far away from you from now, you still have to finish the work you are doing on yourself. But your guides are here by your side, and they are telling you that they will send you 6 very important signs, which will allow you to feel loved and protected before your soulmate takes over. But the truth will come into your life. You will learn things that will enable you to be ready for the renewal in your romantic life. Okay, so even though winter is not like right now, it's at the end of the year, so take this time to look after yourself. You know, it could be like emotionally, spiritually, or physically. You know, nourish yourself with positive energy. You know, and whatever happened for you in the past, you know, use it as a learning curve here to better yourself and be ready for your soulmate. So that was the second message. Next card, number 3. Your doubts, fears are not real. And it's talking about September. Okay. So that's for the person who's overthinking. So it says, your guides are telling you that you must stop your thoughts, quit expecting the worst in regards to your love life because things will not happen the way you fear they will. You are in a space of fear and your guides are warning you because fear attracts what you don't want, as the law of attraction works. If you are with someone and you are doubting their feelings or their true intentions, your guides are telling you that you are wrong. If you are afraid of ending up alone or not have the relationship that will make you happy, your guides are also telling you that you are wrong. At this time, you are connected to your head space, and this is giving you thoughts that will not allow you to build what you are waiting for and desire. Don't set yourself into fear, because your guides are letting you know that you are progressing. You won't suffer nor be deceived, because you are in a very different energy, the one of renewal and realization. Okay, so whoever is overthinking here, I guess that would be you anyway. If you have picked this card, don't overthink, because you see those 2 cards, like the energy, the way it's going right now, they are most likely to be difficult for the future because they're reversed. So what you need to do, this card is telling you to stop feeding fear into your thoughts so you can manifest better things, because you can, you know, you're the Queen of Wands here. I do feel that you really strongly, but you know, it's someone who wants to change the situation and who wants better for themselves. Okay, so whoever you are in the situation, you can realize anything you want. You can create everything you want. Your thoughts are the first step for creation. And then it feeds your energy, and then the energy creates your reality. So pay very great attention to that. For the time frame, September, your guides are telling you that some things are coming for you from the month of September. It is the month that will bring you the renewal that you are waiting for. Emotional balance and stability will be grounding you in September. If you are waiting for an encounter, it is from this time period that it will happen. And if you are waiting for news or bettering in a relationship, it is mostly at that time that things will enter in an energy of realization. If this time period is far ahead, your guides are asking you to keep the faith and trust that everything will be going well for you, and they will send you a sign within 5 days from now, so you keep yourself in an energy of realization and true love. Okay, so your guides are here to help you. Things will unlock in September for you, who chose card number 3. And a renewal will happen there. You know, I was talking about the Hierophant in reverse. It's talking as well about time, you know, things taking time to set themselves. So September is not like that close. So, you know, it's gonna take some time. So really work on yourself, and be confident about things going right for you. Whatever happened in the past, it's in the past. The past doesn't determine the future. So make sure that you're doing things good for you. You know, you really need to nourish positive things into your life. Okay, so a renewal will be there for you. So keep the faith, and it will work all right. Okay, so you know, even though the situation seems difficult for those it resonated with, know that things will improve. You know, it's gonna take some time, but it will improve. And for those who have picked card number 1, it might be shorter, because maybe it's not as much of a big deal, you know, the situation for those who picked that card. Maybe, you know, things can be resolved more easily, probably. You know, for those who picked the 2 other cards, you know, it's a little heavier. But yeah, I hope things will go well for you, whatever happens, but it's in your hands. Okay, remember that. And you know, you know, keep your thoughts positive and your energy running high, and learn from this. And I hope you create something good for yourself. Okay, so I send you lots of hugs. Thank you for being here again. Don't hesitate to like the video, share it, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. And thank you for sharing this time with me. I hope this has given you the guidance you were seeking, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye bye.